Alright, what is up guys, it's your boy Dinksy here, back again with another video. Let me just tell you guys, if I yell a little bit in this video, I'm already kind of angered. And I'm going to tell you a story, okay? This happened today while I was at work, and it just really pisses me off how people are, okay? It pisses me off, straight up. So anyways, let me just start this off by saying that people are fucking rude. Like, straight up. So I was at work, right? And let's just say I'm not gonna name where I work at, just because I mean, you know, I'm not gonna name where I work at. But I work at a place where I make pizza and the customer takes it home and bakes it themselves, like a take and bake place. So this lady comes in, right? So this lady's been coming in for shit, I don't know, way before I started working there. I've been working there for like a year and a half now. And she's been coming in since before that, for a while, like, and let me tell you, she's fucking crazy. Like, she is a big let me tell you, she made one of my coworkers cry. And this guy, yes, it was a guy. He was a male. Made him cry. Like, she made him feel like shit. And like, you know, I feel bad for him. But anyways, not the point. She was rude to me today, and I was so offended because she sees me there every Tuesday, because we have this special on Tuesday, right? We have a special where we have a special that you can come in and get on Tuesdays, just every Tuesday. If you know where I work at, because you've heard of places like this, and you know where I work at, I don't fucking care. But I'm not gonna mention it, just in case like someone I know, you know, watches my videos, which is very unlikely. But who knows? It could fucking end up somewhere. But anyways, this lady just comes in and tells me how I do my own job. Like, the fuck she thinks she is? Like, my fucking boss? No. I ain't taking that shit. She's like on this diet where she can't eat like bacon or anything. Just like chicken, and that's it. Or so, oh shit, I almost killed myself. She can just eat chicken. So on our thing, right? On our thing, we have this, it goes like our sauce where we put on the pizza, and then like all of our toppings, and the chicken just so happened to be placed right next to the bacon. And when we get our cups, throw it on, sometimes it goes inside of the other one. And this didn't happen to me, but sometimes it goes into the other one, and she flipped the fuck out. Like, she was freaking out. She was getting so pissed off. She came in and was yelling at everyone, stomping, you know, being a crybaby little bitch, which I understand. I mean, it's like, I understand how she could be mad about it, because that's our fault. We shouldn't have done that, but still, you have to be that mad? Like, I'd understand if you found like a freaking spitball on your fucking pizza, or a fucking hair, like, but like the tiniest bit of bacon, like just like one little speck of bacon on it, right? And it's done. And you want to know what the funny thing is she orders a pizza with bacon on it and gets it off of it. So sometimes people accidentally put shit on it that's not supposed to go on it, you know, and we realize that mistake, but sometimes it might slip on a few times. But she can't pick it off. She can't pick it off. If she has to pick it off, she gets fucking pissed, right? I'm kind of getting off subject here, but anyway, she freaks out if something happens or something is wrong. Every time, like, there's been a few times where my boss has told her that she can't come into our store anymore if she's gonna act like that, because like she makes us crew members feel like fucking shit. But anyways, she came in today, right? You know, I made both of her pizzas. They looked fucking delicious, exactly how she wants them. But she orders a pizza, right? And there's these spices like that we have to put on our pizza that she didn't order. So there's one spice that I put on it because that's what I was supposed to put on it, but the other one doesn't go on it at all. So I made the first one, and then she had to order another one because someone called her and said that they wanted one or something, or some shit like that. I'm not even sure. But she goes up and orders another one, and she didn't watch me make this pizza, but usually shit, I'm ass. But usually she watches you make the pizza. You know, she's like sitting there like all fucking wide-eyed and standing up straight with her hands behind her back looking all fucking freaky and shit. She sits there and just watches you.
Clean kill.
Oh shit. What's going on? She sits there and watches you like a fucking hawk watching a fucking rat or something. I don't know. She's just crazy, but I put on I get to the end of the line, right? Or where I'm making pizza, which we call the line. So I get to the end of it, and I sprinkle on the shit that's supposed to go on it, and I wrap the pizza, and she doesn't even notice. She doesn't say a word, but I make her second pizza, right? And I go to make her second one, and she this time she watches me make it. You know, she watches me like really close, and I get to the end where I'm putting the spices on, and I put the first spice on, right? And she's like, oh, can you put that one on? And I'm like, yeah, sure, because it's our special and it doesn't cost extra to put anything on it. And I don't think it would cost extra anyways. I haven't even looked. When people ask me to put it on, I put it on anyways, which could get me in trouble. But anyways, I put it on, and she looks at the other one, right? She looks at the other one, she's like, and she just looks at me like with this fucking wide eyes, like, I don't even know. And she's sitting there like, oh, there's none on that. There's none on this one. And I'm like, oh, you want me to throw some on it? And she's like, no, we can deal with it. And I'm like, okay, because I wasn't even mad because she acts like this every time. I was like, okay. This is what she says. She's like, hopefully my computer works so I can write my opinion about today. And I was like, all right, hopefully it's a good one. She's like, probably not. And I at that point I wanted to slap this bitch. Like she just acts like this every time. Like, how could you be so rude? Like, me working at this place has actually made me be nicer to people who work at, like, freaking McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King. Because you want to know why? I know how fucking tough it is. I know how big of assholes people could actually be. But I don't understand, like, how someone could be so rude. And it's not just this lady. There's other people. There was one time, okay? Let me just tell you this time, too. There was this lady who came in, ordered pizza, right? You know, and sometimes, and I think at this point we had new crew members. Like, we had new people come in because there was a lot of people who quit, you know, because they had just graduated or something like that, or they couldn't get graduation off, so they were all pissy about it. But they asked for it off, or they quit, and we hired these people, right? So they would consistently make some mistakes. So this girl ordered pizza, and a guy who came through our drive-thru ordered the same one, which our drive-thru is where like people just pick up the orders, you know, all plain and simple. And so they accidentally took the one that I made for her to drive-thru instead of giving it to that lady. So this lady had called in her pizza so we can make it and it could be ready by the time we get there. We told her, because we were so busy, we'd be like, all right, that'll be about 20 to 25 minutes to make, because we're just fucking busy, period. It just makes me mad thinking about it. Like, I can feel my face like being red. But she comes in, I make her pizza, they mess it up, they take it to the drive-thru, and I made this old couple's pizza, and I had it out, and they had a walk-in. They had just walked in and got their pizza just barely, you know. And I see why she was mad about it, but she got mad about it to the point where she wanted her money back. She wanted her pizza too. So we gave her pizza, and then she wanted her money back for it, which my manager, my boss, said, okay, that's fine, and he gave her money back, you know, like that. Or he's like, he offered to give her a refund for her pizza, you know, all nice, and she's like, no, it's fine, you know, being a brat about it in the fucking corner of our store and shit. And all of a sudden, we hand out their pizza, right, the old couple's pizza. They had just come in, and she flips. Like, she's like, what the fuck, I ordered my pizza before them and they got their pizza before me. And I was like, and at this point I'm just standing there. I was like, well, we messed it up, so we had to remake it. And she was like, well, you should have remade it and handed me mine before you handed theirs. And I was like, well, I mean, theirs is ready, so why would we make them wait any longer than what they should, you know? Which is like, kind of, honestly, it's hard to not make people mad by doing this, because like they'd come in, order a pizza, and then they'd get their pizza after someone who had ordered after them, which kind of it makes me feel bad, but I mean, what can you do? God, I am the worst sniper. But anyways, I need to go back to the story because I'm confusing everything. So she freaks out. She starts to freak out, right? And she just gets super angry and mad. And she's like, you guys are a bunch of shits. You guys need to get your shit together. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. All you guys are new. And I'm just sitting here like, we messed up the pizza, so we had to remake it for you. So you wouldn't be mad about us. You wouldn't have come here and wasted your trip for a pizza that you didn't even order, right? So I was just sitting there all wide-eyed and appalled that she would say something like this. I was baffled that she would say that to us. And need I remind you, we're a bunch of 16, 15-year-olds, you know, 17-year-olds that are working, because this is just a place where I guess a bunch of kids work, you know, not necessarily kids, because we're old enough to know like what the hell to do. This guy's lagging, you see this? But this lady just flips, and it fucking sucks that people are rude, but hey, what the fuck can you do? People are just fucking rude.